This is an imaginary opening theme song. Oh. Hi there, guys. So I have a theory as to why Twitch, when they changed their TOS on December 13, included an artistic nudity clause, and then December 15th, they took it away, saying that people pushed the boundaries way too much, and then that they had to take back what they initially okayed. And I think that's complete BS. Okay, I think they just did that. They put the thing into the TOS in the first place just to fool artists into thinking that they finally were listened to and acknowledged, and then gave them a false sense of hope before they put them in the ban wave cycle with the same people that also push the boundaries way too much, okay? And I don't know why people at Twitch, some of them, it feels like they just are against 2D art, which is fine. If it's not your thing, that's fine. No one is forcing you to watch it, quote unquote. But also, they dislike it so much that they go and just make the artist's life a little bit that harder with, you know, them banning them, even though, like, their art was never outside of the lines of the TOS before. But then they were all like, no, we're still gonna ban you because, you know, we can and we will and stuff like that, you know. I know it sounds like Twitch is kind of malicious and whatnot, if my theory is correct, that they only added that clause for artists to give them a false sense of security, like I said. I mean, it does sound malicious, but also they have been banning artists before on Twitch, even though nothing was out of the ordinary. Everything was compliant and stuff like that, and they still got hit with the ban. But especially, I think they did this because they could have a new excuse to just, like, ban the people and stuff like that, you know? Because sure, like, this is the internet, okay? You are introducing a new TOS to the internet and your 13+ site, and you still do not have an actual section for 18+ sites. Okay, so a lot of the stuff is still out in the open, as always, regrettably. Like, we should at least have, right, some kind of blur on, like, the previews that you see, right, when you go to categories. And then the only time you can actually see what's happening is if you go into the stream, but then you have to confirm that you're 18+. At least that would give a little bit of illusion that Twitch cares a little bit, you know? But that's what Twitch does. They just try to give, like, an illusion that they care, and then people forget what the problem was in the first place. And I think that's what they did this time as well. Like, it was always their intention to pull the rug from under the artists that, like, you know, finally thought this was their time to just peacefully do their art, not get in trouble, follow the TOS, have the correct labels, you know, and just enjoy their time on Twitch, right? But no, of course, some people on Twitch just cannot handle the fact that, you know, people enjoy watching others draw waifu or draw any kind of 2D art, and they're against it. I don't know why 2D boobas and thighs and all that offend them so much. Like, man, maybe you should go touch some grass, bro. Maybe you should go do that. I don't know. What else is telling you other than that? Because, like, sure, a lot of people did push the boundaries, okay, when they first had that artistic nudity clause in the TOS. I agree, that did happen. You saw the art channel getting flooded by a ton of very inappropriate stuff that happened. But instead of trying to re-clarify their own TOS changes, they just backpedaled. So I think this was just always their intent. To, like, because they knew people would sabotage this, right? And then they also knew that some people that were actually doing it correctly would think that it was fine to trust them. So they wanted to get those people banned within the wave of the, you know, we're doing this for you guys cycle of it all. Because there was no reason for any of the ones that actually use the TOS correctly to get banned, and some of them thankfully did get their bans removed quite quickly, like maybe a day or so, but it's still, they never should have gotten banned, especially because some of the artists did mention that they saw Twitch staff in their streams for quite some time before the plug was pulled. And then you see other people that post like what they were drawing before they got banned, and you're all like, okay, what part of this was bad? It's like very mild stuff. Like there was nothing at all in the first place. Like there should have been never a point where someone went, okay, this person, check stream, and then just, yep, still gonna ban you because, you know, just because. I know this sounds like a really crazy theory and all that, you know, but unfortunately, I do feel like someone, just some people in Twitch just really have ill intentions towards artists. They just don't like them, and they don't like what they do, and they just want to find new ways to like mess with them, you know, because like you could say, okay, a system made a mistake and they actually got banned by mistake, right? But like it was people doing the banning to them. Like I said, artists did notice Twitch staff that they said nothing, but they were in their chat, and then later on they got banned, like bam, you're done kind of situation. I don't know, do you think Twitch could have done this all maliciously? Because this also, another evidence I would like to point out is that this was the only part of their TOS that they backpedaled from, was the artistic nudity clause. Like right now, if you go to the art category, right, because they now allow twerking to happen without any labels, by the way, which is completely wrong and stuff like that, the art category is now being over flooded with people just, you know, twerking. And like you're all like, okay, but why is this happening? Why does it seem like Twitch will not stop this from happening, but they stop people from just earnestly trying to draw? Okay, I don't believe that their intention was pure from the start. Honestly, I do feel sorry for the artists that thought they could trust Twitch for once to then only get banned swiftly by them and then be put into the same category as what other people did when they pushed the boundaries. It's very sad. I know people did blame the VTubers that were the cause that pushed the boundaries as well, right? To be like the cause of why the art TOS got retracked, but I also think, you know, Twitch was always thinking of doing this, okay? Because they could have easily tried to add a bit more clauses, you know, make sure it was like a bit more, you know, like understandable, right? Because we've seen manuals, right? In manuals, everything has to be written out very clear. So then if someone asks you, is this allowed or not, you can just make them refer to the manual, and then there you go, you know? And if they still choose to do it regardless of what the manual says, then go ahead and ban them, sure. But don't go and ban people that followed your rules, and then, you know, they got banned because you have a problem with their art for no reason. Just saying, if you don't like their art, just leave them alone. You don't have to go out of your way to be malicious. Choose to be better. Choose to do better, Twitch. I mean, the only way I would believe Twitch at this point that they actually did not always plan to like pull the rug off under the artists would be if they then, you know, announce that they're working on a TOS that will have very clear clauses and will, you know, like only allows certain stuff under certain circumstances, right? And then if people still go crazy, right, they could, you know, still manage it. I mean, if you're letting everything else in your TOS be whatever, you know, the least you can do is actually care about the community that you say you care about and fix this problem, okay? Sure, you started out as a gaming stream platform, but artists have been on your platform for a very long time, creating stuff one way or another, and you are certainly not being as supportive as you say you are towards them, because every time you prove the exact opposite. So I do hope that Twitch will actually help artists that actually will do art out a little bit with their TOS. But yeah, good luck out there, guys. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Remember to hydrate when you need to, sleep when you need to, and eat when you need to. And I'll see you another time when I see you. Bye-bye for now.